Hey everybody, we're back for some more Legend of Zelda. So I have some bad news. As many of you may have noticed, I did not save last time I played, which I discovered on firing this bad boy up this time. So I lost my my money, my bombs, but the good news is I made almost no progress last time. So we'll go ahead and fire up Ian Sucks again and get started. See what we can do. I do have one rupee now. I don't know which way I went last time, so let's try right. You know, I was thinking about this game because I did play it like one time, I think, as a kid. It was at this kid Matt Sen's house. He had this game on Nintendo, and I'd never played it. And you know, this is what would happen when you were a kid. You'd go over and stay the night at some other kid's house, and always, inevitably, God damn it. Inevitably, what would happen is you'd get there, and they would have something that you did not have, whether it be a game of Legend of Zelda, or a trampoline, or something like that. You know what I mean? There's always something that they had that you did not have. With Matt, it was Legend of Zelda. Now, I only stayed at his house one time because his mom made us eggs for breakfast, which was really nice in hindsight, but at the time, I was not a fan of the eggs. So I was like, you know, this isn't going to work out for me. But, you know, so he has Legend of Zelda, and I'm like, oh, let's play fucking Zelda. And he's like, yeah, okay. So we play for a little while, and then he's like, let's go do, like, outside something, you know? Which, I mean, give me a break. You know, I'm in first grade or something. Yeah, let's go play outside. What do I look like here? You know. And it's like, when you're a kid, you have these things that are amazing, but to you, they're not, because you've had them for so long, or, you know, you've kind of explored. I mean, I'm sure you probably had finished Zelda already long ago. This would happen a lot, too, like if you stayed, someone has a birthday party, and they would rent a game. You know, their parents would rent Turtles in Time, something like that. And then you would, basically, there'd be 3 camps. Let's say there's 5 kids. One kid falls asleep immediately, maybe gets fucked with in one of those ways of like, let's see if we can get him to pee his own pants. There were about 100 ways, I think, that boys tried to get each other to pee their own pants. I mean, that seemed like the ultimate way to get somebody when you were a boy. Maybe I can get this guy to pee his pants, you know. That would be the best. If I could do that, everything would be great. Oh, man. That's a cool-looking shield. Is that what I already have? I can't even tell. Can't even tell. So there'd be that kid who fell asleep, and, you know, everyone's trying to get him to pee his pants one way or another. One way or another. You're gonna pee now. You're gonna piss and piss and piss and piss. Then there was sort of the kids who were not super into the game and maybe even wanted to watch a movie at some point. Then there were always, you know, me and maybe one other kid who were like, all right, we're gonna stay up and play Turtles in Time all fucking night. You know what I mean? It would be an outrageously late time for us, you know, 10 p.m. or something, and then we'd just stay up and play. And then all of a sudden it would be 1 or 2. I mean, our parents, when we got home, those of us who were in that camp, they must have been furious. Like, why did these weird parents of this so-called friend let our son stay up till goddamn 2 in the morning? You know, the parents didn't have anything to... If anything, the parents, when they got involved, it was like... A dad would come downstairs and be like, get to fucking bed, you idiots. Oh, God damn it. I am not good at this game. I'm learning this quickly. See, I needed to hit save last time, but I just hit continue, and then I just quit. I'm a quitter. I'm a quitter. I mean, that seemed... I made my money back, though. Not quite as many bombs as I would have liked to have. Bombs are, like, hilarious in cartoons, video games, or whatever. I mean, they seem to be like a common thing. I must have spent, I don't know, it was almost a full-time job for maybe like 9 months when I was a kid to try and make a bomb of some kind. With no intention of, you know, it was like poorly designed, which is probably why, I mean, maybe kids should have bomb-making materials, really. Because if you think about it, I was probably likely to get injured because, you know, I was making bombs out of lighter fluid and old plastic Easter eggs, you know, the kind that you put stuff in that crack in half. I would try and fill those and then make some kind of a wick or cut the wick off a candle or something and then shove it in there. Hey, all right, this looks different. This is promising. Okay, look at that. What is this? Oh, this is great. This looks like where I want to go. Done. So, you know, I was trying to make bombs all the time, and I think it's because in these games and shows and everything, everybody's got fucking bombs. This guy lives in medieval times, and he's throwing bombs around, and it's like, oh, look, I live in the 90s. I should have as many bombs as I want, really. Do you go in the key door or the other door? I'm going this way. Wasn't raised to be no fool. I can't believe I found like a castle thing. This is awesome. This is like how the game is supposed to go, I think. I mean, this is progress. I'm feeling very good about myself for a Saturday morning. You know, very progressive, and this, to me, this was like I just did, you know, if you go to work and you have one of those mornings where you're like, I finished almost everything this morning. That is really great. That's how this is. That's my this right now. Awesome. Opened a key door. Look at me go. These skeletons are easy to kill. I like that. See you later, fucker. Yeah, anyway. So I would just stay up all night playing games because that's what I liked. And also, you know, we used to rent games. I mean, that doesn't seem to be a thing anymore. But back then, that was huge. You know, it was like, what are you going to get? Sometimes somebody's mom or something or their dad would pick out a game for them, and you're like, oh, Christ, what are we going to end up playing? Section Z? This is going to be shit. You can't play that all night. You know. Oh, man, I'm locked in here with these bats. Wait a minute. Am I locked in here with these bats, or are they locked in here with me? Sometimes, too, it was fun. You'd rent a game. You could rent a game like this, like Zelda, and there might be somebody who'd rented it before you, and they saved their game, you know? So it's like at the very end. But when you rented a game, too, there was a lot of pressure. Because, you know, if you could beat the game, you had to beat it basically in the weekend. I don't know how long the rentals were, probably 2 days. It must not have been very long because I remember Blockbuster had this big campaign that was like, 5 days to watch these movies, 5 days, including new releases. Each and every rental, 5 days. You know, and that was supposed to be a really long and exorbitant amount of time to watch a movie, was 5 days. Can you believe they're going to let us have this for 5 whole fucking days? God, I do not miss Blockbuster. I'm going to say that. Those guys were assholes. Hey. I feel like that was a gimme. That was the only thing in... Uh-oh. Okay. Eastmost Peninsula is the secret. Alright. I mean, should I be writing... I need to write this down. I'm going to write this down on my dry erase table, because I'm not going to remember that. Eastmost Peninsula is the secret. No fucking way I would have known what a peninsula was in first grade. Although they did spend an awful lot of time teaching us that shit. Oh, God. You know, peninsula. What's a peninsula, and what's the difference between a peninsula and an isthmus? You know? It's like, I don't fucking know. Who knows? Who cares? But yeah, I don't miss Blockbuster. I don't know. That was one of those companies that went down, and you're like, well, yeah, they should. They suck. They're assholes. Hey, all right. Now, do I take this detour or go straight to the red dot? I think I should take the detour, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to find my way back to this zone if I leave. You know? Ah, the dreaded water. How will we ever get by? Hey, okay. Key. Got so many keys. Whoever built this kingdom made a big mistake because they made all the doors operate via the same key type, you know? Not very secure. Ooh, these guys. I was about to be real happy because it seemed like nobody was shooting things at me anymore. I mean, you do have a big advantage as Link here because you're really the only person who has a gun of sorts, you know? He can shoot someone from across the goddamn room. These guys have to run over there and try to hit him before he can get there. It's a very impossible situation for them. We should feel a certain amount of sorrow. Ah, shit. Oh! I don't know how I didn't get hit by that. That was pretty lucky. I don't know how I'm going to get by this. Or if I can. Or if I have to. Damn it! I mean, what happens when... Do they go this way, too? Oh, God. Ah. Excellent. Look at that. Guys, I'm pretty good at video games these days. So, things are really turning around for Pete. Oh, this is confusing. We've gone from a 3D top view to a sort of modified thing. Kind of looks retarded when he grabs that. His mouth is all screwed up. Looks like a cleft palate guy or something. Well, that's cool. How do I use that? Yeah. Go over to use B button for this. But how do I select it? What? See, now I'm totally stymied. Use B button for this. I'll use your B button, you bastard. I've only got 2 buttons really here, and they're not working to change over. God damn it. I mean, do I need it? I probably don't need it, right? Ah, shit. I don't know, I guess I don't have any arrows anyway, right? Probably. So fuck it. I'll figure it out. Don't worry, guys. Old Pete will get it figured out when he... Oh, God damn it! I should have known. That happened right when I was bragging about how good I was at video games now, didn't it? Didn't it? My brother who knows me... Do I still have that? Do I have to go get it again? Oh, good. I still can't pick... Maybe I can't pick it because I don't have any arrows. Let's make that assumption, because otherwise I'm going to drive myself insane. My brother knows that I'm not very good at video games, and he predicted, I think, that it would take me 15 hours to beat this game. I don't think he's going to be that far off, especially if things get trickier. I mean, if it's just fighting these skeletons, I'll be fine. But, you know, the second there was, like, a trap of any reasonable difficulty, I got screwed, you know? So he might not be that far off the map. I don't know, I'm trying. I'd like him to make me a bet. You know what I mean? That I could beat it as long as I beat it before 15 hours. So when you watch this, Ian, you let me know. God damn it. I'm not going the right fucking way. How do I get over there? Yeah, and including these fuck-ups, I guess, obviously, because, you know, it's part of the game. I don't feel like these bats are giving me any money, so fuck them. He also was letting me know, so you know, my character is Ian Sucks, or whatever, because I only named it that. It's not because I'm, you know, pissed or something. It's just because Ian Sucks Nuts doesn't fit. But he was telling me a lot of his NPCs, as we call them, which are computer-controlled guys, or a lot of the bad guys and stuff in his games, that he'll name them Peter. You know, and he was playing a game, XCOM, and he's like, oh, many a Peter has passed away during this game, let me tell you. I don't know, I consider it an homage. Hey. How do I use that? Oh, see, I can... Oh, look at this. Yeah! Banana! Now I've got a banana gun. This is going well. This is the most productive day I've had. Oh, my God. I'm just going to avoid those, I think. I don't know what those were. Purple banana. Holy shit! Man. If you didn't throw like such a puss. Oh, that doesn't seem to do anything. That doesn't seem to do much either. What else do we have? Bombs? Should we try that? See how he likes that shit? Oh my God. Did that hurt him? I can't really tell. What is this? A unicorn dragon? What the fuck is this shit? Oh God. Hey, all right. Good news for everyone. Hey! All right, so I'm a third of the way done. One piece of the Triforce. That's great. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. Pete did it. He found a thing. He's had a productive day. I mean, I don't need to do anything else the rest of the day. I did it today. You know? Look at this. Oh, what the fuck? It's like a sixth of the Triforce. I don't like that. I don't like that. But you know what? I did do much better this time than the other times. You know what I mean? This is good, too. This is like, it's reminding me of Saturday mornings when I was a kid, you know, because you would play games and stuff like that. But the problem is, you had to, at some point, I don't know what to do other than die to save, so I'm going to just have to do that. I would play these games on Saturday morning, right? But you wanted to get up and watch cartoons first, so that's what I did. But making that transition from cartoon to regular time was always difficult, you know what I mean? Because you just didn't really know how to do that properly. Why do I have 4? What does that mean? 4 bombs. I got my boomerang. Got my Triforce. I did it this time, you guys. I didn't fuck it all up again. Anyway, making that transition was tough. From doing the passive, lazy watching of TV to the active importance of playing video games. That was always a tough transition for me. People really like this song, but I gotta say, I think this is gonna get old pretty quick. It's not very long. It seems like it's about 8 seconds long. All right, well, that's all for today. That's enough, you know? I don't want to overdo it. I'm riding high. I'm gonna go out on a high note. But thanks, everyone, for watching, and we'll see you next time on Pete Plays Zelda.